fact
No,
remains.
no, I found the origin of it. It's right here. Hold on. It's right there. Adam Seeker did it.
Let me show my definition as well. It's on the screen. I just came here for 5 minutes to show that.
Okay, hold on. There
Islamophobe. Islamophobe. A non-Muslim who knows more than they are supposed to know about Islam. And that's what Islamophobe is.
And that's the kind of thing, Chris brought up, it's not a phobe is an irrational fear. I'm sorry, it's not an irrational fear to fear full Sharia law. It's not an irrational fear to live under full Sharia law, even if you are Muslim or non-Muslim.
Guys, by the way, you are going to the 9 years old. I'm saying that according to Quran and according to the major schools of thought, except Abu Hanifa, they believe you can marry your daughter if you haven't married the woman. So in America, if a Muslim guy starts to live with a woman by doing American court marriage, which is not the marriage of Islamic marriage,
or
it does not have the hudud, the girl that you bear is not your legal daughter. Hence, you can legally marry her according to Islam. Do you want me to show the sources? Enjoy.
All right. There we go.
Unfortunately, you will not be able to see it in English. So, let me try to do Google Translator. By the way, this is Qurtubi. Okay. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Verse number 54 of Surah Al-Furqan. Let me just translate. English. Google Translator is pretty bad, but let's see. Make it any human lineage and brother-in-law. It was said from a water is a reference to the origin of the creation in every living thing is created from water. And in this verse, there is an enumeration of blessing for the people who find them after non-existence and warning of the lessons, etc. The second, the Almighty is saying, yani Allah is saying, lineage and in-laws, lineage and in-laws have two meanings that pervade everything kindred, that is between two human beings. Ibn al-Arabi said, the lineage is the mixing of the water between the male and the female according to Sharia. So if the water, Radical, can you please mute? A lot of noise over there. So water of the male and the female, unless it mixes according to the Sharia, the lineage cannot be created. Hence, it has to be legally married first. Because she is not his daughter, according to the most correct of the two saying of our scholars. So if a girl is produced by mixing the water of the two without the Sharia, then what is going to happen? And the most correct of the two opinion in the religion. If there is no lineage according to the Sharia, then there is no legal marriage. Hence, she is not the daughter. Then it is not forbidden for fornication of a girl, a mother, or a mother of a daughter. So, because you did not marry the mother of the daughter, you had an illegal sexual intercourse. You did not marry according to Islamic Sharia. Hence, you can do that both. And what is forbidden from what is forbidden is not forbidden. And so what is not forbidden is actually not forbidden, and what is forbidden is forbidden from what is forbidden, because God is gracious with the lineage in law, etc., etc., etc. His servant and evaluated, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So the falsehood is not attached to them and is not equal to them. I said fuqaha differ about a man marrying his daughter from adultery. Fuqaha means the people who knows Islam, they differ in this ruling. But what are the difference, people? Let's check. Or his sister or his son, daughter from adultery. So some people forbade that, including Ibn al-Qasim. And it is a saying of Abu Hanifa and his companion. So this is one sect of Islam, Abu Hanifa, who says, no, that's bad, don't do it. And the other permitted it. Who permitted it? The Malik school thought and the Shafi'i school thought. So at least two of the madhahib of Islam says it is absolutely permitted. So if you have a marriage, which is not a marriage, but you actually married, let's say, according to America, you went to the court and got the marriage certificate. It's not a Shari Akad. So if you get a daughter, you can actually marry her as well according to Islamic Sharia.
It's seriously, I'm sorry, but Muslims out there, I mean, Muslim, I can see why this attracts you, because as Kenny said, you're a pervert, okay? But I mean, really, this is debauchery. This is the baseness. This is actually, this would probably make porn producers ashamed. Okay, this crap. You know what I mean? They'd be like, no, we can't film that crap. What are you talking about?
Radical, what happened, brother? Hey, what happened to you right now? I don't know. You get very emotional.
Well,
Let me show you a fatwa.
I'm in my
as well.
space, man. I'm in my space.
Hey, Eric, let's show this as well. This is English.
Oops,
Okay, this is Islam question and answers. Question: he committed zina with a woman. Is he allowed to marry her daughter? Let's see the answer. Answer: praise be to Allah. We ask Allah to accept your repentance. Strive to make it a sincere repentance, because the crime of zina is grave sin, which results in many evil, blah, 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 blah. Our advice to you is not to marry this girl. Not because marrying her is haram, not because the marrying her is haram, but because through this marriage you will become closer to her mother with whom you committed zina, and getting closer to her will remind you of that evil sin. Do I need to say anything more?
Where's your heart? I mean, when you start trying to justify this, it just
Mother-daughter sex? Mother-daughter sex? Really? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I'm blushing here.
I just can't, and I'm trying to think, okay, so are there any writings from, I don't know, the ancient church or commentators on the Bible that that start making qualifications for doing something like this?
Well, we have in the Bible a man having sex with his own mother-in-law, I think, or maybe with his own mother. No, was it mother or mother-in-law in Corinthians, where Paul says, and some of you, no, you should be condemned for this, because not only did you not throw him out, but you accepted it, right? Okay? No, get the hell out. You are gone. You are thrown out of the church if you do these kind of things.
I've seen people from that website, Ask a Muslim, actually try to make the assertion that Christianity and Judaism tries to legitimize or teach people to practice incest. And what they'll do is they'll go to Lot and say, look, you have this story of Lot in the Bible. What is he doing? He's having sex with his daughters. As if this is something that we're trying to convince people to do, not providing example of what not to do, but what to do is how they try to do this. This is how desperate